Time travel. The very mention of it sends our imaginations into overdrive, conjuring images of fantastical journeys through the ages. The very idea sparks our curiosity. It makes us ponder the endless possibilities and the mysteries that lie beyond the constraints of our current understanding. From H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to the adventures of Doctor Who, we've been captivated by the possibility. These stories have fueled our dreams and inspired countless imaginations. Imagine journeying to the distant past, witnessing historical events firsthand. The chance to see the rise and fall of empires, to meet legendary figures and to experience moments that shaped our world. Or leaping into the future, a glimpse of what's to come. Envisioning a world transformed by technology, where the boundaries of what's possible are constantly being pushed. But what if such journeys were possible? What if we could step through a portal and traverse the timeline at will? What mysteries and paradoxes await us in the depths of time? The very fabric of reality could be altered, leading to unforeseen consequences. The concept of time travel isn't just limited to science fiction, it's a topic that has intrigued scientists and philosophers alike. Scientists and philosophers have pondered its implications for centuries. They've debated the possibilities, the mechanics, and the ethical dilemmas it presents. Could we alter the past? If we could, what would be the consequences of such actions? Would our actions in the past ripple through time, changing the present? The butterfly effect suggests that even the smallest change could have monumental impacts. The very notion raises more questions than it answers. Each answer leads to more complex and intriguing questions. Join me now as we delve into the perplexing world of time travel paradoxes. We'll explore the theories, the possibilities, and the mind-bending scenarios that arise. We'll unravel their complexities and explore the profound implications of manipulating the very fabric of time. From the grandfather paradox to the multiverse theory, we'll cover it all. Prepare to challenge your understanding of reality itself. As we journey through these concepts, you'll find that the line between fiction and reality becomes increasingly blurred. Let's begin with perhaps the most famous time travel conundrum, the grandfather paradox. Imagine you could travel back in time, and driven by some misguided impulse, you prevented your grandparents from ever meeting. Think about the consequences. Without your grandparents meeting, your parents wouldn't exist. And of course, neither would you. So, if you never existed, how could you have traveled back in time to alter the past in the first place? It's a paradox, a self-contradictory situation. The grandfather paradox highlights the potential for logical inconsistencies when we toy with the idea of changing the past. It suggests that time travel, at least in this backward-altering sense, might be impossible. Or perhaps it hints at a universe far more complex than we can currently comprehend. If the grandfather paradox challenges the possibility of changing the past, the bootstrap paradox questions the very origin of things. It delves into the perplexing nature of time loops and self-creating phenomena. Imagine you find a beautiful ancient music box. Its intricate design and haunting melody captivate you. Intrigued by its melody, you decide to travel back in time to the era the music box supposedly originated from. You hope to uncover its mysterious origins. To your surprise, you discover the music box maker doesn't recognize it. He seems genuinely puzzled by its existence. He's never seen this design before. The craftsmanship is foreign to him, and he can't fathom how it was created. Frustrated, you show him the box, and he's immediately inspired. The intricate details spark his creativity. He meticulously copies it, creating the very first music box of its kind. His hands move with precision, replicating every detail. But here's the paradox. Where did the original music box come from? If it was inspired by a future version, its origin becomes a mystery. The bootstrap paradox demonstrates how time travel could create closed loops, where cause and effect become intertwined. In these loops, information, objects, or even people have no discernible origin. They exist in a state of perpetual motion through time. They exist, passed back and forth through time, without a clear beginning or end. This challenges our understanding of history and causality. This paradox forces us to reconsider the linear progression of time we often take for granted. It suggests that time may be more fluid and interconnected than we realize. The bootstrap paradox invites us to explore the complexities of time travel and its implications on our perception of reality. It encourages us to question the very fabric of time and the possibility that some events may exist outside of our conventional understanding. As we ponder these paradoxes, we open our minds to new possibilities and the enigmatic nature of time itself. Moving away from paradoxes for a moment, let's consider the butterfly effect. This fascinating concept, often discussed in chaos theory, suggests that small causes can have large effects. This concept, while not exclusive to time travel, takes on a whole new meaning when we consider journeys through time. Imagine the intricate web of events that make up our history, each moment delicately balanced on the previous one. The idea is simple. Even the smallest actions can have huge, unforeseen consequences. A single, seemingly insignificant event can set off a chain reaction, altering the course of history in ways we can't even begin to predict. Imagine traveling back in time and accidentally stepping on a butterfly. Seemingly insignificant, right? Yet this tiny action could have monumental repercussions. But what if that butterfly was crucial to the pollination of a particular flower? This flower might be a key species in its ecosystem, supporting a variety of life forms. A flower that, without pollination, wouldn't reproduce, leading to a chain reaction impacting the entire ecosystem. The absence of this flower could affect the food chain, leading to the decline of certain species and the rise of others. The butterfly effect highlights the interconnectedness of time and the unpredictable nature of cause and effect. It reminds us that every action, no matter how small, is part of a larger, intricate system. It suggests that even the slightest alteration to the past could ripple through time, creating a present vastly different from the one we know. This concept challenges us to think about the delicate balance of our world and the profound impact of our actions. Time loops. Trapped in an endless repeat? Now let's delve into the mind-bending concept of time loops. Imagine finding yourself reliving the same day over and over again. Each time you awaken, you remember everything from the previous loop. You're trapped, forced to repeat the same events, a prisoner of time itself. This idea, explored in films like Groundhog Day, raises intriguing questions about free will and determinism within a time loop. Are you destined to follow the same script, or can you break free from the cycle, changing your actions and escaping the loop? The concept of time loops challenges our perception of linear time and the very nature of reality. The universe's verdict. Is time travel possible? So far, we've explored the mind-boggling paradoxes and implications of time travel, but is it even possible? Current scientific understanding based on Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that time travel might be plausible, but not in the way we often imagine. Einstein's theory proposes that time is relative, influenced by gravity and speed. Traveling at incredibly high speeds could theoretically slow down time for the traveler, allowing them to leap into the future. Wormholes, hypothetical tunnels connecting different points in space-time, offer another theoretical avenue for time travel. However, the existence of wormholes remains purely theoretical, and even if they do exist, navigating their unstable nature presents another set of challenges. The moral compass of time. A question of ethics. Let's set aside the scientific hurdles for a moment and ponder the ethical implications of time travel. If we could journey through time, shouldn't we tread carefully? The potential for unintended consequences is immense. Imagine altering the past for personal gain, or worse, accidentally causing harm with actions that seem insignificant in the present. The ethical dilemmas associated with time travel are as complex as the paradoxes themselves. It begs the question, if time travel were possible, should we even attempt it? Or would we be wise to leave the mysteries of time untouched, preserving the delicate balance of cause and effect that shapes our universe? Time travel, a playground for the mind. While the practicalities of time travel remain uncertain, one thing is for sure. It's a captivating concept that continues to ignite our imaginations. The paradoxes, the possibilities, the sheer wonder of journeying through time, it's a playground for the mind. So the next time you find yourself lost in thought, consider the mysteries of time. Explore the paradoxes, ponder the possibilities, and let your imagination soar through the corridors of time. Who knows what wonders you might discover?